Hello, this is Deirdre and from deirdremaguire.com, and this is a very special video that I want to dedicate to my friend Geraldine. Hello Geraldine, this one's for you. So I decided to make this video about my post-cancer journey. Those of you who've been watching my videos know that a few years ago was diagnosed with cancer, and I had surgery, and I said no to chemotherapy and radiation, and it marked a huge turning point in my life. And I've made various videos, and it was a big part of my life for a long time, and now it's not so big a part, and I really put that down to using my skills with Fast EFT, which has helped me to take control of my mind and my emotions and to make peace with the present moment. And that peace that I enjoy more and more every day is part of why I'm up here at, it's like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I just feel moved to come here to go to the beach and look at what there is. I've got my wee friend Tia with me, my dog, my sister's dog, and she's making some noise. So what do I want to say regarding post-cancer? Recently I went to Habilitat, the drugs and alcohol rehabilitation unit that I go to twice a year, and at the end of it we always have like a round table where we share our experiences and what we noticed and what we learned over the period. And I did that, and I shared that I had worked with two particular sessions that had moved me, and I shared all about that. And it wasn't until actually like a few days later, after I had returned home, that I realised that I had been asked during that time to work with a girl who had been diagnosed with cancer, and I had worked with her. And it was very, very powerful and privileged to be able to do that. But the thing that I noticed was that I hadn't actually it hadn't come into my mind when I was sharing about the big sessions. So that was a huge indication to me that cancer used to be, right there, and then I tapped and it kept moving it away, and then it would come back closer, and then it would get bigger and bigger, and then I'd get overwhelmed, and then it would go back, and then it would leave. And now it's kind of like, it's way over there somewhere, and occasionally it comes into my mind, but not very often. And I work with people who have had cancer or who are going through cancer, and I do sessions on them. And so what has changed? Well, initially when I was diagnosed with it, it was like that big thing, that death, and all the pictures and images and references that had been in my life that come from television, that come from people I know who have died, and all that kind of thing. So I had all the proofs and references that it was just going to be the end of the world. So thank God for Fast EFT, because I was able to tap through the fear and what cancer actually represented, and made peace with death. I actually thought, okay, so I'm going to die. Well, if you're going to die, you're going to die. You've come through other crises, and you'll do it just the way you've done everything else, and you'll just do it. And that took a lot of tapping for me to get to that point, but now because I've been there, I can help others. And so we make peace with death, because nobody actually knows what actually happens after death, so you might as well make it up good and create better pictures in your mind, which is what I did. And then actually what happened to me was that evidence started coming to me. I started finding books and people who had had amazing experiences. Anita Moorjani's book, Dying to Be Me, is definitely a book that I held on to during that time when it was really difficult. And I remember just thinking, God, I'm dying. I'd feel an ache or a pain in my body, and I think, I'm dying. And then I had to think, well, actually, I'm not dying now, so I'll just live in this moment, because none of us knows what's going to happen. We think we know, but we don't know. And I always say this, that the cancer robbed me of my future, but I didn't have it. So actually it gave me my present. It took away my future and gave me my present, because I was continuously living in the future. when I get this, then I'll be happy. When that happens, then I'll be okay. Then when I get this done. And it took that away. But it gave me a much better gift because it gave me the present moment. And I could be dead before this evening. So I don't know. And neither do you. You might think you know. And equally, if if you've been diagnosed with terminal, blah, 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 and all the rest of it, and you think, oh God, I'm dying. Well, you're not. You're not actually dying in this moment. So make peace with the present moment. And then actually, the science of it is that you start to produce better chemicals. Okay, so that the chemicals in your body give your body a better chance. And then you take care of yourself nutritionally. And if you're going through chemo, well, embrace the chemo. The people who are giving you chemo want you to live. They're not trying to kill you. They're trying to help you to live. So make peace with the chemo. So this is not a video about whether or not to have chemotherapy. This is a video about making peace with the present moment, whatever is happening. And sometimes it's easier than others. And I know that. I've been there. I've done it. It's God. I'm here. Look. Beautiful. This is so beautiful. So I make peace with this moment. And thank God, life, the universe, whatever you want to call it, for this moment. That's all we have right here, right now. So, I don't know, it's a bit waffly and I don't know whether it's perfect or not. And I've let go of all of that too. And my goal is to be as honest and authentic as I can be. And yeah, and if that helps you, well and good. And I hope whatever you're doing today that you're at peace. And if you're not, use this technique. Go to my website, Fast EFT, DeirdreMcGuire.com. Robert Smith, he has amazing videos. He created Fast EFT. Go to his website. But whatever you're doing, do something to take yourself into the present moment, to let go of the fear. Take a deep breath in. Peace. Go and find out more about it. This video is not about telling you all about that. There are other videos there. This video is for Geraldine. You're an amazing woman, Geraldine. You're doing a great job. And it's been a pleasure coming to know you. And I'm looking forward to getting to know you better. And take charge of your own life, because you are an incredible, beautiful woman with an amazing message. And yeah, I'll talk to you again soon. That's the end of this waffle for this morning. Bye.